Listen, I believe you can't limit God. I believe that God is everything. Not that God is in everything. I believe that God is everything. And to kind of, put God into this one thing, um, like the male is God, the female is God, that would be like limiting God. That would be like just limiting everything. How do you limit everything when everything is everywhere? It's in everything. Not just the good stuff, it's in the bad stuff, or the hard stuff, or the not so good stuff, or the negative stuff. It's in all the stuff. And sometimes people just limit God, the creator, the source of everything, to you have to be like one way. How is it that God could just be one way when God is everything? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. And for us to kind of censor each other and tell each other that we can't be who it is that we are, it is like limiting God. It's like putting just one version of God. This is just God right here, and God is nothing else. Then worship, serve, just this. Sing about, give honor and glory and sacrifice and all these different things to this? When there's so much more. Do you not see God in every person that you talk to? Do you not see God in everything that you do in some way, shape, or form? Not everybody is all good. Not everybody is all bad. And to think that God is all good and God is all bad, God is all good. It's the glorious God, the kingdom of heaven, or it's all bad. It's the devil. It's the hell and all of that stuff. It's not that. It's all of that. It's not limiting. It's all of that. And when we begin to see God in each and every one of us, we can begin to treat each other differently. Now I'm gonna kind of segue into something else. I have a partner who is, oh my God, she is amazing. And when I say she amazing, I really, truly, 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 truly mean that she is amazing in all her glory. We've been together for 10 years, and this whole entire 10 years, I've seen some tremendous growth within her. And she is just, when I tell you she's glowing, she's beaming, she's bright, she's like this light that walks through the door. She is like all of that, right? And so sometimes if you're not in a space to be able to receive all of that, you could be, oh my goodness, you could mess it up. I'm talking about me now. Or, and I'm going to talk about you now. Or you can see this light coming in and you could be jealous of the light. You could hate the light. You could try to diminish the light, put a, what is it? A bushel over it, put just dampen it. You'll try to dampen it, right? Just so you can bring the light down so that you can see, and it's not so bright for you. Lean into the light. Lean into the light. Lean into the light. You never know what you might be able to get from the light, but sometimes all the stuff that you be wishing and hoping for, all those things that you just desire to have within yourself, within your life, if you lean into the light, you can't even imagine how much all the stuff that you've been wanting and looking for and needing is in that light. And all you have to do is begin to lean into the light. Just a little bit, because I know it might be a little painful for you, because, you ain't used to all that light. You used to all that darkness and talking about people and just, being mean to other women, and no matter who they are, just being mean. Like, what in the world is happening? That's God. That's God. That is God. and you are just pushing away God in a way that is so evident and profound for your own life, and that's why you can't step up out of whatever that is that you're in, because you won't lean into the light. You keep wanting to lean into the darkness. Now, don't get me wrong. There are times and there are spaces for both of those things, because God is everything, right? So there is a time when you need to be in that dark space, because that's where you pull out some of your creativity, because of whatever it is that you're going through, or whatever you're allowing yourself to walk through without any specific instructions, without any real knowledge of where it is that you're going. But when you open the door, you see it's darkness, and it's a bit scary. You know, it's a bit scary, but you have to lean into that too. You got to lean into that too, because God is in all of that. God is all of that. All of that. You just can't accept one without accepting the other. That don't make no sense. Y'all do it in a little bit of way. You know, anything good happen in your life, you say, oh, that's God. Anything bad happen in your life, or you say, oh, that's the devil. No, that's you. That's all of you. That's you. I had a person tell me one time that they were they should have been paying for something, but they didn't pay for it. So the thing went to collections or whatever, and then they ended up, months later or whatever, months later, they ended up getting a raise. And when they got a raise, they was like, oh my goodness, I got a raise. They're so excited. And then the HR person had to also tell them that, oh yeah, such and such company is garnishing your wages. And she was saying to me, that was nothing but the devil. First and foremost, I don't know why she was telling me this, but maybe so that I could tell her this. But she said that was the devil. Did you hear everything I just said? Where the devil come in at? No, that was the lower vibration of you, which, if you want to call it the devil, yeah, that's you. Yes. So I said, no. Then you just explained to me you knew that you had this and you ain't pay it. You knew what the possibilities was. I'm sure you did. I'm quite sure they sent you a letter and told you all the possibilities. But at the same token, you can't blame that on something that's supposed to be outside of you, when that was all you. That don't make sense. Come on now. That don't even make sense. Anyway, some of the things that we tell ourselves so that we can just keep skating by and keep not wanting to do work, not really want to dig into why I keep trying to tell myself these lies, why I won't focus, and why I won't sit down and look at myself, why won't I peel back the layers of myself so that I can see who it is that I am. Why wouldn't I not do that? I would think that even though it's, I ain't trying to say it's easy, and I am not trying to say that it ain't hard. I'm not trying to say any of those things, but what I am trying to say is it's worth it. It's worth it. It is worth it. Anyway, I got to get out of here. I got to go to Starbucks. Bye.